a question that I haven't asked you that you normally get asked, or is there anything you feel led to share with us?
Do we all really have the ability to do this work? And the answer is yes. We all come in with intuitive capabilities. We've all had situations in our lives where we think of somebody, Kirsty, and all of a sudden we either run into them or they text us or email us or call us. Well, that's your telepathic, your psychic, your intuitive abilities at work. No coincidences in life. And so I think it's important to remember that we all have the ability to do this. It's just a matter of developing and enhancing our skills. And we've all got the hardware. It's just maybe plugging in a little software along the way that can give us some guidance on how to really access our innate abilities.
Yeah, I think most people say that anyone can learn to tap in. It's like the frequency. We've just got to get on the right frequency. We can tap into the messages, tap into the energy. What was it like for you when you first realized that you could see, I'm going to say illness, you could see things going on in people's bodies that wasn't quite right?
It came in over a long time because I studied this stuff for 6 years in a formalized curriculum. And then that was 30 years ago. So now fast forward, I do it in 4 weeks,
Yeah.
4 Saturday afternoons for a couple
Ripped
of
off.
hours. And so that curriculum was developed 40 years ago, because it had been around for about 10 years by the time I studied it. And so it came in over time. The first chapter in my book, I talk a lot about that, how it came in phases. When I first started being able to see medical things inside somebody's body, it came in and it looked like a blueprint that you'd see for a building or a home, an architectural drawing, or an engineering drawing, if you will. And then it evolved into being able to see body parts. So now I'll see a liver or a kidney or brain matter, or cancer looks a certain way to me. I can see inflammation. I can see a joint. I watch stem cell energy recreate whole organs. I watched a kidney get recreated this morning with stem cell energy. And then I have many clients where that healing will then result in somebody seeing a new kidney, or I have a client that grew a new spleen. I watched a spleen get generated and it showed up on the x-rays and the CT scans, and the doctors were flipping out and saying, that's impossible. There's no way that could have happened. So sometimes I'll have doctors call me and say, what are you doing? And how does this stuff work?
Yeah.
It's not
That's
me,
amazing.
Kirsty. It's spirit working through me and with me. I'm just the facilitator. I tell people, nobody heals anybody else. No doctor, no medical provider, no healer. We all heal ourselves. Somebody has surgery. At the end of the procedure, the surgeon closes the incision with sutures and staples. Surgeon doesn't make the patient's skin grow back. The patient makes their own skin grow back. Likewise with this, I tell people, I'm like the tugboat captain and you're the ship. I'm going to help steer you safely into port, and then you're going to take over from there. And that's
Wow. That's a cool analogy. I like that. Yeah. And is this something you can switch on and off, or is it when you meet people, do you see this every day that you're constantly seeing body parts or issues?
No, I turn it on and off. It will.
Okay.
I'm just a regular. I cook dinner, I do laundry, I
Yeah,
clean
yeah.
the house. No, I'm just a regular person. And I think it's an invasion of people's privacy to be scanning them without their
Yeah, true.
permission. I
True.
also, it's none of my business and I don't really want to know. But
Yeah.
if somebody, perhaps if you said, hey, can you scan my daughter? Well, if your daughter's not talking to us, I'm going to talk to her telepathically, and I'm going to say, I'm talking to your mom. She wants me to scan you energetically. Do I have your permission? If she says yes, I will. If she says no, I won't. Because again, I believe it's an ethical thing. I think it's an invasion of privacy. I do that with babies that are in utero. I won't scan them if they don't
Wow.
give me permission. Won't do it. I can, but I don't. And I can talk to their spirit, Kirsty, and that's fine with me from an ethical standpoint, because it would be as if a situation arose where you had pneumonia and you would tell me, if I was talking to you, you would tell me what you wanted me to know, but I'm
Mm,
not looking at your chest X-rays without your permission.
mm,
That's
mm.
how I that's how I rationalize it in my, or make sense of it in my mind.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, the whole permission thing's a huge part. Yeah. Thank you.